At the heart of Circa's work is a very powerful sense of humanity. Let's cultivate that moment and let's make that moment rich and resonant. Circa is a contemporary circus company from Brisbane in Australia. Our work is based in group and ensemble acrobatics, but we're not seeking to do everything a layer higher with an extra twist. Rather, we're looking for what is the emotional resonance, what is the poetry, what is the human flavors that can come out of this quite rigid discipline. Circa started out of a company called Rock and Roll Circus in 1987, and that company went on to produce some important works of adult, kind of edgy circus in Australia in the 80s and late 80s and 90s. I came in 1999 as the first artistic director and began to change the course, and in 2004 changed the name to Circa. And we've been basically touring roughly ever since, making work all around the world and putting it on in all sorts of fantastic places. As a director, I am very poorly equipped to run a circus. I'm not an acrobat, I'm not a dancer. I don't have any physical superpowers, so I have to kind of work around many limitations. I like that. I like being in a space that's uncomfortable and not natural. I think people to whom things come easy often take those things for granted. I never do. I don't think a forward roll is an easy thing to do. So I'm not afraid to put one on stage, because for me it's still an act of bravery and trust and abandon, and those are beautiful qualities, and we can share them with an audience. Ultimately, I'm lucky enough to have a company and a group of artists who trust me to make shows with them. I think at the heart of Circa's work is a very powerful sense of humanity. And so finding this kind of essence and saying there is a moment of risk or trust or balance or connection or strength or vulnerability here, and let's cultivate that moment and let's make that moment rich and resonant, fuels a lot of what we do. Circa is now at the restart of our international touring after COVID. This trip to Europe is the first time we've brought an ensemble overseas since we came back in March 2020. And then we'll be in Germany ready to start our residency at the Chameleon. I think it's an enchanted venue. It's in an incredible city in Berlin. It has a beautiful relationship to the audience. There's no other venue like the Chameleon anywhere in the world. We're actually doing 4 different works from our repertoires, all between August and the end of the year. We've never tried anything as ambitious as that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. I mean, the Chameleon is always an adventure. At the end of the day, you know, we aren't designed to sit at home and be safe. We're designed to go out and put shows on, connect with the public, show our art, be part of the cultural legacy, the cultural moment that we inhabit. I don't think I've ever seen artists hungrier to get in front of audiences and really show what they can do and how they can connect. And that's very inspiring.